Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Angel Liz. So how is everybody doing on this Sunday? So I hope that everybody has had a great weekend. I hope that your Sunday night is going well. I know for a lot of us we have a short week this week, so don't be too down about it being Sunday night, having a Sunday night blues. So you guys, tonight what I wanted to talk to you guys about is closure. I know a lot of people will say that you don't need closure when a relationship comes to an end. Just move on. I disagree with that. Sorry, you guys, my nose is itching for some reason. It will start itching as soon as I start filming the video. But anyways, I feel that it's necessary to do whatever you need to do to move on. And if that means sitting down and having a conversation with your significant other that you're ending the relationship with, then do that, because the thing is we can really hold on to things if we don't resolve certain things. I know that for myself personally, I needed to have that conversation. I needed to make sure, even though for me, I'll be honest, I knew a long time ago that the marriage was over. It wasn't a surprise to me that the marriage was ending. And was it an easy decision? No, but at the same time, it was necessary. But in order for me to fully move on, I needed to have that conversation with him, and I guess he needed to have that conversation as well, because we're moving forward with with the divorce, and so I'm fine with that, and he seems to be okay with it as well. If he's not, he didn't voice that to me, and that's not my problem. But I really needed to make sure, and I needed to say what I needed to say, and I needed to give him an opportunity to say what he needed to say. And I feel like at this point, it's closed. It's done. There doesn't need to be any further conversations about what happened or why it happened or any of that. It's done. And I feel like it's necessary to have that closure. And I'm not saying that in everybody's process of dealing with things or grieving the relationship or the end of it, everyone goes through things differently. And I feel like you have to look at yourself as the individual and say, okay, well, what do I need to move on from this? Everybody's different. So you can't let anyone tell you, well, if I were you, I would never speak to this person again, and I wouldn't talk to them. I wouldn't have conversations with them. I would just be done. You can't let anyone tell you that, because if in your heart you feel like I need to sit down and talk to him, or I need to sit down and talk to her, we need to work this. We need to work through whatever it is we need to work through in order for us both to move on and to be successful in our next relationship, because we don't want to take baggage with us. And that can happen, because I'll be honest, I was feeling like, I don't think I ever want to get married again. I don't think I ever want to get married again. I just don't want to deal with that. But then I feel like, in a sense, that's me being selfish to myself, because I do deserve to be in a relationship and to be happy, right? I do deserve that. But I needed to have that closure, and to have it, it's done. And to just know for sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's done. I have no regrets. There's no looking back. I'm moving forward, but I just needed that closure, and I have that. And everyone's closure is going to be a different situation. It could be a conversation. It could be a face-to-face conversation. It could be on the phone. But either way, I feel like a final conversation needs to be had. But that's just my opinion. A lot of people don't agree with me. Like I said, people feel like closure, just move on, be done, move on. So either way, I did what I had to do, and I have that closure. And so I feel like I'm free to move on. I'm free to proceed and to live my life. And I hope that he feels the same. And the other thing I wanted to touch on is, even though I know most of the time when a marriage ends and you're headed for divorce, it ends ugly. I don't want that to be my situation, because I don't hate this man. I don't hate him at all. I hate the way he treated me, and I hate the way things ended. I hate the way they ended up, you know, and I kind of hate that it took so long for us to just realize that this ain't it. And regardless of what happened along the way, I feel like it took a little longer than it needed to for us to get to this point. But that's, you know, it's neither here nor there. But I just feel like it doesn't need to end ugly. So do whatever you can to make it as amicable as possible, and to not, you know, go in on each other and slamming each other on social media. And I'm thankful that he's not a big social media person, so I don't have to worry about any hate-filled rants with my name coming up on social media. And he doesn't have to worry about that either, because you guys, I don't hate him. I was married to him for 8 years, so I can't hate him. And for a lot of those years, I was totally in love. So I would never tell anybody that I hate him. And if I said it, it was jokingly. It wasn't like how I really feel, because I don't hate him. Y'all, there's all kind of lint floating around in front of me. Sorry. This video is going left. So anyways, you guys, I just really wanted to just come on here and do this video and just put it out there that if you need closure, get that closure that you need, and try to end it as peaceful as possible without making any drama. So you guys, please give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, drop me a comment, let me know what you think. I love reading the comments. I may not always respond, not on purpose, just, you know, we all know YouTube can be a lot. So just know that I do read the comments, and I appreciate the encouragement and the support that I have received. And I want to welcome anyone who is new to my channel, and I want to thank everyone who has been with me. And you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, but I will talk to y'all later. Bye.